Nobody's gonna expect that.
12 seconds later.
Friendly victorious. Hostile eliminated.
You would have been dead. Hello.
Yo, what's going on, guys? Odie Crapine here, and today I want to talk to you guys about what you think and your opinions are on the new update in Rainbow Six Siege. Now, in my experience, playing Frost and Buck are two of the main highlights in this update. Now, Frost has obviously seen a nerf in her shotgun. The damage drop-off for the Super 90 has now been decreased from 5 meters to 3.5, making it less effective at further ranges. This makes it more on par with the M1014 shotgun. And now, in my experience playing around with this update, I have been able to get some decently ranged kills with Frost shotgun. Now, it's hard to tell if this was just luck or if it was just something that still needs to be fixed, but regardless of that, Frost is now way more balanced than she was in the previous patch. Anyway, another main portion of this update was Buck's buff. We know that his underbarreled shotgun has been buffed to do more environmental damage, and I am certainly loving it. I've used him quite a bit since the patch went live, and he's playing way more beneficial than he did before now. Being able to open holes in walls large enough to vault through with a single shot is very viable to the team. This allows you to access different routes to engage and flank your enemy from, and allows you to gain more lines of sight on them to take out your targets. Another thing that we could look at that was supposed to have seen an improvement in this is the netcode or hit registration. Now, I haven't had too many issues so far in this area, but there have been some instances where I have hit a player and the hit hasn't registered too well, but this is bound to happen on various occasions here and there. Now, another thing that it was supposed to have seen an improvement in addition to netcode is the peeker's advantage. For those of you who don't know, peeker's advantage is when you're peeking around a corner, and due to the amount of ping that you have versus the player that you're peeking, you're going to see him first, allowing you to have more time to see him, therefore more of a chance for you to get the kill. Now, this is seen in a vast collection of first-person shooters, and you may have seen it if you play Counter-Strike, since that's another big FPS game where this can occur. Anyway, was supposed to have seen an improvement in the attempts of reducing the amount of peeker's advantage in Rainbow Six Siege, making it so that the amount of time a player peeking has to see an enemy who's waiting for that peek is reduced. I have seen improvements in the peeker's advantage area, and it's not as bad as it used to be before the patch, but it is still there to some extent. And to be honest, no matter how much they work on and try to improve the amount of peeker's advantage, I think there's always going to be some level of it. And the reason I say this is because, like I said before, peeker's advantage has to do with ping, and if you have better or similar ping to a player you're going up against, it's just going to happen. It's not like they can get rid of it completely, and I think it's always going to be there, even if it's a little teeny tiny bit, and not only in Rainbow Six Siege, but every first-person shooter. Now, Ubisoft have been looking into reducing it as much as possible so that it results in a more balanced and fair gameplay. Now that we got the big stuff out of the way, let's take a look at some of the more smaller things that were implemented into the game into the most recent 2.3 patch. Now, one of the things that was taken care of is a nerf of the SMG-11. Now, if you didn't know, the SMG-11 was a secondary gun, which most people use as a primary because it was so overpowered. This gun has a very high rate of fire and had vertical recoil, but the recoil wasn't even that bad that you can control it, making it more like a laser beam. In addition to this, you had the option to customize it by slapping an ACOG scope on this gun. This made it a pocket sniper. People using this combination were able to get a lot of spawn kill headshots on people, which pissed a lot of them off. Now, in response to this, Ubisoft added more unpredictable recoil, and when you tap fire, shots no more center back as quickly as they did, making quick tap fire shots harder to do. Now, something I don't like about this is how they added unpredictable recoil. And my reasoning behind this is if you're an experienced player, you can control the recoil of the guns you used. If an experienced player used this gun, they can no longer control recoil if it's unpredictable and random. Now, I understand the idea Ubisoft had behind this, but instead of the unpredictable recoil, I wish they would have gotten rid of the option to equip this gun with an ACOG scope, making it less of a pocket sniper rifle. Other fixes are Ubisoft have been able to decrease the amount of wait time in a casual lobby, which has certainly been noticeable. The spawn protection bits they've added on Bank and Yacht seem to be doing their job, but you still can get killed from spawn depending on where you leave it from, so player beware. The sound bug has also been fixed, and I haven't experienced it since, and some other fixes have been seen to make the game better. I think this update was a success and is a good step in the right direction. Let me know down in the comments what you think about the 2.3 patch. Do you love it? You hate it? Have mixed feelings? Let me know down below. But anyway, that's it for the video today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please click the thumbs up, and if you didn't, click the thumbs down. Let me know why in the comment section below so I can try to improve my content. Be sure to check out my previous video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks, and goodbye.